It's the Europa League Semi-Final. We have Arsenal over two legs. Can we reach our first ever European final? Let's find out today. So then guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Revival here for episode 114. As I've just said in that intro, a European semi-final. We have Arsenal in the Europa League. We're doing both legs today and we have a chance to reach our first ever European final. It's going to be a very tough set of games, but I think we may be able to do it. Of course, guys, if you missed the last episode before we get into this one, where, of course, we took on Bayern Munich and Hertha Berlin, Hertha in the German Cup, Bayern in the Bundesliga, I would highly advise going back and watching. The link will be right above me. Go back and see exactly how we got on in those games. And, of course, as well, guys, if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. If you do want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now I'm going to get straight into this video today. We've played one game since last time out due to the way results kind of all took place in the last episode. We ended up playing RB Leipzig off screen and it went pretty well. Of course, you can see the Bayern and Hertha games on the screen there. Bayern didn't go very well. We screwed that one up. It's looking like the Bundesliga is probably out of our reach now, but in the German Cup we bounced back, all guns blazing, smashed Hertha 7-1. We do have Hertha Berlin taking place between the Arsenal games. I'm going to skip that game. We played Leipzig in the Bundesliga. We beat them 3-0. Really good stuff. And I'll show you the Bundesliga table. We're 5 points behind Bayern. They won their game when we took on Leipzig. I believe that was up against Hertha Berlin. I'm not too sure. But the gap is 5 points with 3 games remaining. As I say, we'll play Hertha off screen. If it turns out that we win and Bayern drop points, we'll probably come back for the last 2 matches of the Bundesliga in next episode. If it doesn't and it looks like it's already gone the league, we'll probably skip it and go straight to the German Cup final and hopefully a Europa League final as well, depending on how the results today go. In terms of the first game, we have Arsenal at home. The second leg is away from home. Not ideal. I'd much rather be the other way around, but we still got a very good chance. This is how we're lining up. Schultz is in net. He, of course, has played every Europa League game, so he's playing today as well. Lietzo, Upamecano and Orao are at the back. It's then Kimmich as the DLP. Veerman, Vermeek, Fernandes and Salas in the midfield. Sousa and Chumbitas both up front. Both of those players are now considered 4.5-star current ability players. They are absolutely phenomenal. Sousa currently has 26 goals to his name and 8 assists. Chumbitas has 47 goals and 12 assists. He is on 59 goal contributions. He's only played 47 games in all competitions. The man is on fire this season. They both are, and it's wonderful stuff indeed. That's how we're lining up for the first leg. Now, let's get into this game. Let's see how we do get on. Hopefully we can start off with a really good win. Just make it so that second leg there isn't too much to worry about. Arsenal are managed by Zidane. They are pretty decent. I think they finished in the top 4 and then dropped out of the Champions League. They've got some very good players in this team. I'm going to go and say point the finger. We're favourites for a reason. Some of the boys agree, others not so much. I have faith in them. There we go. Pretty decent stuff. Everyone barring Salas and Kimmich reacted well to that. And let's have a look at it. Of course, I was playing our 3 at the back formation. I'm not sure how Arsenal play. We'll have a look and see their formation. It is a 4-3-3. They've only got 2 real-life players left in the team, Bentancur and Ramsdale. It's quite interesting that Arsenal in this save have Ramsdale because this is before the real-life transfers have taken place. Of course, Ramsdale in real life has now gone to Arsenal, and here he is in Football Manager. It's all gone full circle. But we have a highlight inside the first minute. Arsenal, by the way, are in this navy blue kit. And that was a very dangerous cross. We do head it clear, sort of. Arsenal on the ball again. Chance to break now. Kimmich lumps it up the pitch. Sousa flicks it on. Is Chumbitas going to get there first? No, he is not. Hogg gets there. Now Ramsdale for Arsenal. Out here to Colby Frame. Frame, by the way, is a very decent right back. And a right back I very nearly took the plunge on. Arsenal has about £60 million. He's very, very good indeed, especially going forward. So we have definitely to be watching out for him. He's England's first choice right back in this save. What a ball, by the way. Chumbitas, he's through. He scores. Vermeek gets another assist. That was a wonderful ball over the top there. Chumbitas' control and the way he just levers that into the back of the net. Ramsdale has no chance. Beautiful, beautiful goal. He's 2 goals off of 50 in all competitions. I've only had a striker twice in this year's game getting over that. One was Erling Haaland when I did a tactics test, and he ended up just banging in goals for fun in that. Dortmund said he got like 70 odd goals. And the other was in the stream save. I can't remember who it was now. Was it Marcus Leonardo when we did a Norwich save? I can't remember, but I know I've had 2 players get over 50, but this is ridiculous. Chumbitaz, he's on 49. He's got 2 already in this game. Is he going to get another hat-trick? We've seen so many from him since the turn of the year. He is just having so much fun. This new tactic has just clicked with him. Having that partner alongside him has just enabled him to thrive. Sousa gets another assist and Chumbitaz another goal. Apparently, Salas has picked up a bruised ankle currently. I might wait till half-time to see if we do need to sub him off. The other game, by the way, that's taking place, the other semi-final in Europa League, is AZ Alkmaar and I think Valencia. So, I'm going to be honest, if we do get through, we've got to be massive favourites, regardless of whoever ends up qualifying from that. AZ Alkmaar, not that bad at all. Valencia decent, but even so. Hang on, Sousa, chance for a third. He should have scored that. Ramsdale does well to save it, but Sousa should have scored that. It's very poor. I've just realised we've had 3 shots all game and scored 2. It should really be 3 shots and 3 goals, but alas, it is not. We are whizzing through the rest of this first half. Currently, are we going to see more chances? Fernandes with a free kick. Chumbitaz, he's got to be off. Is he? Yeah, he was offside. He looked absolutely miles offside, and it has in the end been given. We are approaching half-time now. We've got a couple of minutes plus stoppage time, 2 minutes added on. Anything else? No, there is not. But what a brilliant first half. 2-0 leaders in a European semi-final. Happy days. Let's get into that dressing room. I'm just going to say to them very bluntly, don't get complacent. They all agree, which is very, very good news. I am going to get Salas off the pitch. He has got that knock there for his knee or whatever it was, or ankle, I can't remember. I am going to bring Jamal Lewis on. I was tempted to bring Amiri on, but no, we'll go with Jamal Lewis. Definitely next season, we've got to get some better depth in the wide areas because we have to rely on playing wing-backs in those wide areas. So I've already called Side a new left midfielder, which is very helpful indeed. But we do need some other players to come in and help cover when players aren't available. In the case such as with Salas here, as he's dropping out, I don't want to have to be looking to go and put a wing back as a left midfielder. So that's something I'm definitely looking to sort out come next season. And I think that can definitely help us in the race for the title next year because having that extra depth can definitely help over a 34 game season. But alas, currently, it's all gone very well. So there's not a huge amount of areas to improve upon. But just, hang on, Chumbitaz. I thought he was going to get it now. I thought that was going to be his hat-trick. But just slightly too far in front of him there. The ball from Veerman. But a very good ball nonetheless. Come on, Veerman. He goes for it again. This time he does find his man, Chumbitaz. He gets the hat-trick. 50 goals this season. There is still 3 league games, another Europa League semi-final leg to play, the German Cup final, and possibly, if we get there, the Europa League final. That's 6 games maximum. He could be looking at 60 goals this year if he keeps going at the rate he is. It's ridiculous from the Peruvian international. It's worth noting, he's breaking records left, right and centre for both us and also for Peru. He's already their top goal scorer ever. He scored the most goals for Peru ever in like a calendar year. He hit 11 goals. I think he scored something like 6 goals at the Copa America recently in the save. He is just insane. Doesn't matter if he's playing for us or someone else. He's just ridiculous. I'm going to make another substitution. Veerman's looking pretty tight. We'll get Amiri on. Arsenal apparently just scored. Let's confirm that sub. Has it counted? I think it has done. Which does mean Arsenal have got themselves an away goal. That is not ideal. What has happened here? Alvarez, yeah, it's just way too simple there. Very poor defending from us. Not the end of the world, but, of course, we don't want to get a second away goal because that's going to make that second leg much more challenging. And it means, of course, at the Emirates, if we do lose, they could end up knocking us out. So we have to be very careful here. Kimmich on the ball currently. Sousa. Come on, Simao to Firmic. Amiri. Lovely play. Chumbitaz. He's going to get a 4th. He's just completely done Ramsdale up like a kipper there. Just rounds him so easily. Doesn't even try. He doesn't even try. Look at the replay of this. Doesn't even try to do it. He's just like so good on the ball. It's disgusting. That pass by me, by the way, was perfect. At Ramsdale, mate, looked like an absolute fool. What a game again. He got a 10.0 rating in the Hertha Berlin game in last episode. He's on another 10.0 rating currently. It is just insane. I've never had a striker this continuously prolific. It just gets better and better every season. I'm already looking forward to next year. Oh, we can see the second goal. For goodness sake, Dylan Cole gets Arsenal a second goal now. Well, I am going to make a change then. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Firmek off, swapping with Amiri. We'll get Nico Williams on. We're then going to pull Williams and Lewis back. I don't want us conceding any more stupid goals, so we're going to go like this. We're going to go down to positive as well. And then we'll just see how the rest of this game unfolds. It's just over 15 minutes to play. And Arsenal are trying to keep their hopes alive right now. I'm not very happy at the fact they are doing that. It's a great challenge by Hogg there for Arsenal. Amiri's kept it on. I think this highlight will probably just fizzle out. Kimmich, Firmek, he loses it. Firmek gets it back. Amiri. I think the highlight's probably just going to end. Oh, no. No. Okay. Lietzer does the smart thing there. Very cynical foul. I don't care. Come on. Let's just see this game out. I'll take the 4-2, all things up. And as I'm saying on this, by the way, Valencia have just scored. So Valencia are currently leading in their semi-final. Into the last few minutes. Any more action to see, or will it finish 4-2 for the first leg? It does indeed. We get the win. Chimpitaz with another 10.0 rating because, of course, he has. Brilliant stuff. A little bit disappointed with the defensive side of things, but I think overall it's probably... Oh, AZ, they got a late equaliser. Wow. Okay, fair play to AZ Alkmaar. They could be getting themselves through, but very good first leg. I will see you for the second leg with Arsenal, and of course we'll let you know how the Hertha game in the Bundesliga goes once we get to our next match. See you there very shortly. So guys, I thought I'd just bring back very quickly. We've just played Hertha off screen. We did beat them 3-0 in the end. Another brace on Chimpitaz. Of course it was. Bayern unfortunately won their game beforehand, so the gap is still 5 points. Now with only 2 games to go, it's looking like the league is out of our hands. But even so, I'll see you for that second leg of the Europa League with Arsenal very shortly. Here we are then, it's game number 2. Arsenal for the second leg. Of course, we're 4-2 up already, and we have to make sure we try and hopefully score an away goal. The fact I want to be scoring at least one has led me to stick with our 3-5-2 formation and keep on going attacking. Schultz is in net, Lietzer, Eriksen and Araujo are at the back. Kimmich as DM, Veerman, Firmek, Fernandes and Salas with Souza and Chimpitaz both up front. Pretty much the same squad that started in the first leg. I think Eriksen starting this time around. This is how we're lining up with it. Let's get into the second leg at the Emirates Stadium. Let's get ourselves over the line and into another final. Of course, with the league looking like it's not going to happen this year, let's try and end with a double with the German Cup and the Europa League if we can do it. Point the finger. Do not allow complacency. I say to the defenders, have faith in them. I'm also going to say to Veerman the same, and to Kimmich as well. They are all looking motivated. Let's get this job done. A win or a draw, we go through. If we lose by only 1 goal, we also go through. If it's 2 goals, then it has to depend on how many away goals we score. If it's anything more than 2, we go out. Let's get this done. Let's not mess this up. Of course, it was frustrating that we did concede those 2 goals because it does give Arsenal that faint chance knowing that a 2 or 3 goal win or more, and they are going to be going through. But even so, we managed to score 4 at home. We can do the same again. We can get goals here even though we're away from home. And so far, 20 minutes in almost, only getting our very first highlight. That's not bad, to be honest, because if we can keep Arsenal quiet, that's very good news. But as I say, this Alvarez goes over the bar. Never really was troubling Stefan Schultz there in net. Pretty happy with all of that involved, to be honest. One thing I will just mention, by the way, I was kind of thinking it while I was playing the Hertha in-game. Since we've gone to this 3-5-2 formation, we have got the most points of any team in the league. And at the moment, the only reason why we haven't managed to catch Bayern is because they're having such a good season. If we'd been using this tactic since the very beginning of this season, I think we would have absolutely walked this league because we've only dropped points in 1 game since we've gone to this formation. So I think next year, especially the improvements being made to the squad and the way we play already. Chimpitaz, hang on. Come on. It's 1-0 to Kaiserslautern and we get an away goal. Arsenal need now 3 goals to be going through. Very good indeed. As I was saying though, I think with the improvements being made to the squad already, and no doubt more will be coming in once we get to the summer transfer window, we are going to be in a very good position. I do think, of course, next year it's going to be our last season, 100%. I'm not going to be doing any more because it's going to get too close to FM22, which of course has just been announced as I am recording this. So We get one more year to finally win that Champions League. Hopefully we've already won the German Cup. But I want to win everything if we can do next year. I think we have the squad to do it. It's going to be interesting. We get to half-time now. It's 1-0 to us. So don't get complacent. They all agree with it. We have 45 minutes to go. If we don't concede, we are through. If we concede no more than 2 goals, we are still through. We have a very good advantage to be able to sit and look after in this game. Are we about to go 2-0 up? Chimpitaz is through. It's a good save from Ramsdale. I would have expected more there from Chimpitaz, but he had 4 defenders around him. He made the most of what he could, really. But even so, the ball goes in for the corner. Lietzo straight into Ramsdale's hands. But so far, so good. We've seen nothing really at all from Arsenal other than that initial header very early on in the game. And right now, we are looking the better 2 teams. And currently, we are going to be in 2 finals at the end of this season. Kimmich on the ball. Firmek. Is this highlight actually going to have anything happening? Or is it just going to fizzle out? Veerman. What a ball. Chimpitaz. It's another brilliant save from Aaron Ramsdale. Fair play to the Arsenal shot stopper. Our midfield currently aren't playing very well. I may make a couple of changes very shortly. Both the wingers and Fernandes aren't playing particularly brilliantly right now. So I may look to change it up pretty shortly. Fernandes. Oh, it was almost a phenomenal pass. That sadly doesn't quite make it. Ravella here. Jord Bentancur. Keeping the ball quite nicely. Our Arsenal, of course, managed by Zinedine Zidane. Mentioned that in the first game. Yusuf Demir. Didn't realise I had Demir. He's always a good player in FM. Come on, let's get this ball and let's counter. Don't concede a goal. Don't let them back into this. Oh, for flip's sake, what a joke of a goal that was. The deflection fell perfectly to Elmas there. What a bollocks goal. Well, it's 1-1 now. We are going to make a change. Bruno off for Cosme. Straight swap. Bruno's really been struggling the last kind of 5-6 games. He's been really, really poor in all of them. I don't really know why. Corner. Oh, Lietzo Ramsdale again. If it wasn't for Ramsdale in net, Arsenal would be well and truly out of this tie. 100%. We would be walking this game right now. But sadly, it is not the case. Veerman's just lost the ball really easily there. Very poor from him. Does well though. Gets it back. Lays it off there to Souza. Come on, somehow. He crosses it. It's another save by Aaron Ramsdale. At the moment, we have the ball. It's still the same highlight from earlier. Chimpitaz is through. Chimpitaz has scored. I cut away because I thought, oh, the highlight is just going to end. Then Ramsdale lumped the ball at the pitch. We kind of kept the ball for a minute or two, or a good few seconds anyway. And then this is what happened. Kimmich plays it up to Cosme. Cosme fresh on the pitch. Finds Chimpitaz. Little 1-2. Back to Chimpitaz here. He gets through on goal. And no matter what Ramsdale's doing, he ain't saving that. It's 2-1 to us now. We have 2 away goals. And at the moment, Arsenal are dead and buried. They have to score 4 currently to go through. They need 3 to take it to extra time. I'm going to get Firmek off. He looks absolutely shattered. I'm going to bring Amiri on. Straight swap. Come on, let's get this game over and done with. Veerman is also looking knackered and Salas is playing like shit. I guess we'll make another final substitution. Veerman off for Nico Williams. Another straight swap. 10 minutes to go. A highlight right now. Is this a proper one or is it just because we're making the tactical changes? I'd be honest, I think it doesn't matter what the case is because they're not going to get enough goals in this time, or Arsenal. Amiri here. What we're going to see here, it goes out for a corner. Probably the end of the highlight. We're into the final few minutes of the game now. 6 minutes of normal time remaining. Arsenal need 3 goals just to get the tie on level cases right now. But as I say this, okay, thank you very much, Stefan Schultz. Manages to keep hold of that ball. Lumps it up the pitch very, very poorly. He's instructed to go short with it, so I don't know why he's done that. And Elmas is through. Stefan does well. Keeps hold of that there. And it means Arsenal are pretty much done and dusted right now. AZ, by the way, are winning their tie. It looks like they're going to be going through this. There's a lot of late drama in that tie currently. They are winning that tie, I think, 4-2 on aggregate right now. So very good for them. Looks like we're going to be getting the Dutch side in the final of the Europa League. I certainly did not expect to be playing them when I saw it was AZ and Valencia. But fair play to AZ Alkmaar. Going to be up against a Dutch team. And Stefan Schultz has just pulled off a phenomenal save. I don't think it would have really mattered, but if it means we can actually win the game, brilliant stuff. Phenomenal save. Goes out for the corner. It's headed clear. Are we going to see anything else from this? Or is it going to be the end of the game? There's 15 seconds of stoppage time left to be played. We have the ball back. We've cleared it. Are we going to be on for a third here? Souza, he gets kind of pulled back. That should definitely be a yellow card. It has been. That surely will be the end of this match now. We have a free kick to take now, though. Cosme, it's pretty awful. Cosme will get it back. He doesn't even manage to find a player out there on the left. So it's full time. A pretty stupid way to end it there from Cosme. But it doesn't matter. We go through to our first ever European final. Happy with the result. They are all over the moon. Of course they are. And we are going to be taking on AZ Alkmaar. Is the confirmation? There it is. 24th of May. Let's see if we can get it done. Of course, let's go to our schedule. We'll see what we come back for next episode. I think, to be honest, as the league is looking very, very unlikely, I will not be coming back for it. I will play the Köln game off screen. If it turns out Bayern end up losing that game that they play when we play Köln, I will come back for the final match of the season in the Bundesliga. We'll end up doing all three of the final match, the Cup final and the Europa League final all as one. If it doesn't, if it looks like it's all done and dusted and you can't get it by the final game, we'll just be coming back for a double header of Cup finals in the German Cup and the Europa League. But of course, that'll all be coming out in next episode. Overall though, guys, that brings this video today to a close. 2 or really 3 fantastic performances. The 4-2 and the 2-1. Shame we didn't get a clean sheet in all those games against Arsenal, but at the end of the day, I don't care. We scored 6 goals against a very, very difficult Arsenal side, and we're into our first ever European final. I'm very excited, hoping we can actually get it won. And of course, a very decent result against Hertha Berlin. Sadly, it's not going to probably be enough in the Bundesliga, but we go again next season for that. Anyway, and of course, there is that slim chance that maybe next episode we'll be coming back for that final match in the Bundesliga, but I highly doubt it. Hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed the video. If you have done, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. If you do want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next time.